predictions competition. Unfortunately, Weatherman's already out of it. He really, didn't stand a chance again. It's Friday, September 16th, and you're right here at Galaxy. And, well, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you are right here at Galaxy, and I tell you what, it is so very, I'm just so very happy to have everybody joining us, I really am, all around the world. It is an absolute pleasure, no matter where you come from, and welcome to Galaxy. Now, I'll just move this and put this over here. It's something we do every day. Abby Stewart is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Abby. Now, at the same time, let me tell you how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, Sony Music, The Orchard, right here with Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107fm in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music, The Orchard.
And today, coming out of British Columbia, it's good to catch up with our very, very close friend. Of course, we're talking about Chris Andreas. It's sounding a little gravelly. I think he's been working too much, to be very honest with you. But we're going to kick it off with Hanging by a Thread. Here's Chris Andreas at Galaxy. So what's the hat you're wearing?
Says Mama tried.
Did she? Or did she just give up like mine did?
Merle Haggard lyric. Mama tried.
Right.
Mama tried.
Right. Absolutely. Oh, hey, do you
That
know...
shirt you're wearing.
I'm sorry, the shirt, it's Everclear. We did a concert.
Nice.
We did a concert
Cool.
with them a number of years ago, and, well, I just haven't thrown it out yet.
Oh.
Very cool. Bro, do you know an artist by the name of Terry Van Cannon?
Do I know who?
An artist by the name of Terry Van Cannon.
Barry Benton. No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, he comes out of North Carolina. Slide steel master, he really, really is.
Wow.
Right now, he's away doing pumpkins. Apparently, he's getting ready for Halloween and stuff like that. But he just released a song not so long ago, a couple of days ago actually, called Bucket List. And he mentions New Zealand in it.
No way.
Yeah, he does. Believe me, it's in his bucket list. He wants to go surfing in New Zealand. Plus, he wants to hear a Kiwi sing. Bit hard. Never heard one sing yet. I've been trying to get these things to sing ever since he mentioned it. Personally, I think it's one of these. It won't sing. Okay, bad joke. I get it. Oh dear. Dallas Moore is joining us. Helmy Rojo is joining us, and Sean Simpson.
Hi, Sean.
Very, very cool. Oh, we've still got 2 minutes. Look at that. So what's new over there?
Not really much. Just resting up the pipes, practicing guitar, writing songs. You know, when you lose your voice, you just gotta kind of let it heal up. There's nothing you can do.
Yep.
I made it through the festival season, so I'm happy about that. It lasted. I got through all the shows, and that was kind of like, all right, time to rest it up.
Hey, listen, bro, it's better than the last couple of bloody seasons where nothing's happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So,
And that's what it was. A lot of friends of mine that are singers kind of are going through the same thing because 2 years of doing nothing, and then all of a sudden you're right back at it.
exactly. It's sort of, you got to work into these things again. You know, you can't just pick up where you left off. Believe me, I know.
Yeah.
Brian Wayne Perry's joining us. What's up, Grant and Barbara Harkins? Much love to you both. Well, Brian, nice to see you again, my friend. We must catch up in the near future. We really should.
Hi, Brian.
Let's go to the desk.
Hi, Tina.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and somebody, Pamela apparently has asked, what was that first brown thing you had in your hand? Well, it was a kiwi fruit. Yeah, we were discussing, an artist says he wants to hear a kiwi sing, and I've been sitting here for 2 days now trying to get this and to even communicate with me. Won't do it. So really, I think at the end of the day, nothing but a lemon, right? It's a bad joke. Yeah, I get it. I do. Today we're joined, coming out of British Columbia, by a good friend of ours, of course, Chris Andreas, and we kicked it off with Hanging by a Thread. Welcome back, Chris. It is an absolute pleasure to have you. Tina Buchaskis is joining us, also Keisha Martin. Nice to have you on board, Keisha. And Brian Wayne Perry is joining us. Greg Roberts also joining us. Tina, lovely. Nice to have you back. It really, really is. So how's life been treating you besides being a little exhausted getting through the festival seasons? What are you doing at the moment? Are you looking at not only just resting up, but are you looking at writing more for the forthcoming season?
Yeah, we're. I'm writing. That's what I'm mostly doing right now. So I got to rest up the voice, but yeah, I'm hoping to get into the studio sometime in October, November. Have some new material ready to go.
Very, very cool. Tina, by the way, is coming out of Germany. And Keisha, nice to have you back, Keisha. I'm really looking forward to meeting you and doing an interview with you in the very near future. Really, really am. Now, at the same time, Chris, and believe me, I do love your hat, and I like the little connotation you told me all about it. I really, really do. Fantastic. We played The Promise earlier on this morning. Now, we were talking to a number of bands from not only from Canada, but from around the world that we are going to be interviewing in the near future. As you know, we sort of communicate a lot to be able to put this all together. At the time, we were playing The Promise. And believe me, a lot of these guys, especially one band coming out of England, says, you know, that's fantastic. The guitar work is in absolute top form. Tell us who's your guitarist. We know, but, you know, let's inform everybody else who your guitarist is and how much effort went into that particular track.
So Louis Agnos, he's the guitar player. Basically I wrote the song and I just said, let's take a middle section and you can do what you want with it. Like, just do whatever you want. And so we basically kind of spent about 10 hours in the studio just working on that middle section, getting that because that drum, you know, the drumming is in a weird time signature and the bass playing. So they got it down. And yeah, just another killer track by those guys.
It really is, my friend. I got to be honest with you. Absolutely fantastic. We've been playing it a lot. I got to be honest with you. You know me. I play all of your stuff all the time. Paul Harkins is joining us as well. Nice to have you joining us, Paul, from the band, the Heartland Roots Band, coming out of Leicester in the UK. If you haven't heard of those guys yet, go and check them out. Fantastic band. They really are. And coming back for another interview very, very shortly too. So nice to have you on board, Paul. It really is. Now, where did the lyrics come from, The Promise?
That was kind of just a, I think for me anyways, it's just more about, I guess we're in a weird time in the world right now, but it's basically just saying to people, look, if I've got your back, you got my back, and we'll get through this. You know, everything will work out as long as we kind of look out for each other.
You know, that really fits. And you're right. I think the world is kind of weird right now, to be very honest with you. It's just, it's not one thing, it's another, really, isn't it? You just have a look at the news and you'll be able to find that out immediately. 35 hours people are standing around in London right now to go and have a look at the Queen in state. You know, 35 hours. Honestly, believe me, if I have to spend more than an hour or so in line to buy tickets to a concert, I'm not going to the concert. You know what I mean? So I give everybody praise for hanging in there for 35 hours in London. You know, you guys are just hard out. Good on you. Absolutely. In the meantime, let's release this officially. Now, here's Chris Andreas and his new song, The Promise, here at Galaxy. Frankie Blythe is joining us as well. Nice to have Frankie with us. Chris, I wouldn't stand 35 hours or even just sit down for that.
No way.
You know,
No.
albeit, you know, respect to the event at the moment.
Well, I think we're part of the Commonwealth, but I you know.
Yeah, believe me.
I don't have that, you know.
I'd be giving my cell phone to the person up the front and saying, take a photo for me. You know what I mean? That would be about as close as I'd get.
Photoshop you in later.
Exactly. Believe me.
But it shows you the respect.
It does show the respect, and believe me, I have respect for everybody that's doing it, and it is a great loss. It's a huge event, a once-in-a-lifetime deal. I've got to be honest with you. We're not going to have another Queen around, not in our lifetimes. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's a good example that you'll always chase your dreams. I mean, look, what is Prince Charles, 73 years old and finally got a job, so there you go.
Well, hold on, bro. I saw the other day Prince Charles can actually play an electric guitar.
I saw him holding one.
Yeah,
I didn't see him actually playing.
Well, he can play it. I've got to admit, you know, he is the artist formerly known as Prince.
That's Prince, exactly. Yeah.
Are you familiar with Australia?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Okay, well, there's a region in Australia that is in turmoil right now. Absolutely.
Right.
These guys are in chaos. I mean, the government is scratching its head going, what the hell are we going to do? Queensland wants to change its name to Kingsland now.
yeah, what are they going to do with all with the money, too? You know, they're saying they got to change all the money over.
Hold on, it was a sanctuary for Australian men to wear dresses and high heels and have handbags, Queensland.
You got it.
What are they going to do now?
I guess they're going to be drag kings.
In Auckland, our biggest city, right, the main street is called Queen Street. Are we going to call it King Street? We have a place down the South Island called Queenstown.
That's disrespectful because we usually named roads.
Look, if we're going to change the name for a lot of Maori names and stuff, why can't we change the names for their streets and towns? I mean, all they have to do is attach ears.
They're doing that on the island here.
Okay, what, attaching ears?
They're kind of changing the name from colonial names to indigenous names.
Right. How do you feel about that?
I don't care.
Yep, fair enough. Fair enough.
To me, it's like, as long as I can type it into my GPS and it shows me where to go, I don't care.
What? You've given up on the old map.
Right. Geography all over again. Hi, Willie, be sober.
I know people that still read maps. Crazy.
Yeah.
Culture Heights, we
Crazy.
must get to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Willie B. Sober's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Willie, it is. How's Dwayne?
He can't answer you back, but he
Dwayne
can
and
type it.
Karen are doing well. Please pass on our respect. Culture Heights. Good vibes. Absolutely. We're going to be doing something with Culture Heights, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, looking forward to
October
meeting this.
sometime.
Yeah. I tell you what, Chris, we are so booked up at the moment. It is unreal.
That's awesome. That's beautiful.
Busy,
That's what you
busy.
want.
Barbara wants to know if I can add an extra day to the week.
Yes.
No, we only get 7. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Galaxy.
You know, Chris, sometimes when I make fun of people and, introduce people's songs and stuff like that, they're watching. Hello, Pumpkin. How are you, Terry? Nice to have you on board. By the way, we were discussing about Bucket List and how we love that track and you coming to New Zealand and wanting to surf and stuff like that and hear a Kiwi sing. Well, you know, I've been saying to Chris a couple of days now, I've been trying to get this Kiwi to sing. It's not even doing a thing. It just sits there. Really. Yeah, it does. Maybe you might get the joke. You never know. Tina, sounds great. Well, thank you. Tina coming out of Germany is an absolute pleasure and we love what you do as well. Chris, we got to move on very, very quickly, but with this forthcoming down period, now that you've done all the festivals and everything like that, and I did ask you if you're writing more new stuff, anything new coming in the near future? Am I looking at having another interview with you over the next 8 weeks, please? Yes?
Yes. I think we're looking at about 8 weeks. Sounds about right.
You see, that's
We'll
not...
have a new track. We'll have a new song to you. 8 weeks.
You see,
We'll
that's...
be sitting here doing this. Only my voice will be back by then.
Nice. And that's an educated guess. I kind of figured that might have been about the target to go for, if you know what I mean. So, absolutely brilliant. Any idea what the name is?
I got a bunch, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, I got a bunch. There's a couple that I'm really kind of hard focused on, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Definitely, it's just a matter of this thing, the voice, coming back so I can get into the studio and start recording.
Yeah, believe me, and it is such an important tool, especially for you, Chris. Tina, I'm not sure about the MP3 for your radio thing. You might have to talk to Barbara about that. She'll clue you in, and believe me, it might be very, very beneficial for both of us. Good idea. George Prophet is joining us. George, unfortunately, you've joined us at the end of this particular interview, but don't go anywhere because in an hour's time, we're going to be heading over to Leicester in the UK. Sorry, not Leicester, southwest of England in the UK to catch up with Ed Barrett, a good friend of ours coming from the band Neon Fields. But until then, enjoy the music. Tune into Galaxy. It's absolutely splendid music. It really is. Catch you very shortly.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music Portrait.